Incoming transmission.
Picture this. A recording studio somewhere far, far away.
Welcome, watchers of Illusion, to my Castle of Confusion on the 16th of August 2018. I'm looking at Boulder Dash EX on the Game Boy Advance. Here's the intro. Back in a minute. There we go, nice little intro there. Very different to the Boulder Dash that I'm used to, being I grew up on the Spectrum version at least. Yes, massive thank you to Electric Mastro for suggesting this game. If you've got any games that you want to see reviewed, let me know. So yes, Boulder Dash, the sort of more up-to-date version of it, I guess. But it's quite nice because it comes with the original game, also on the cartridge, which is, we're going to have a look at that as well in a little while. But let's have a look at this first. Graphic presentation's really quite nice. It's very, very smooth to play, which is always a good thing. Controls are fairly simple, up, down, left, right, and you can kick the boulders left and right as well, so that's always a good thing. So, yes, I really quite like the Boulder Dash games. I think they're good fun, and if you guys haven't played Boulder Dash yet, have you been living in a cave? It's a great game. Cave, see, boulders, never mind. So yeah, you've got to collect the gems for each level, and that progresses you on to the next piece. I do apologise, but the mouse cursor seems to have got itself stuck on the screen when I was capturing this. So very much apologies there if that's in your mind's eye. It certainly is with mine. So yes, you can drop the boulders on top of enemies and squish them, but you've got to be careful because you can also squish yourself. There's a puzzle element to this game as well, so you'll find various areas of the game where you will go, oh, what am I supposed to do now? And you will find that on quite a few levels, I am willing to wager. Isn't it cutesy though? It's really quite cute. Not quite sure how this represents the original game really, but apart from the collecting diamonds and boulders, it's not really anything. It's kind of progressed a bit. They've given it a storyline and all that stuff, and you see what I mean. I've just trapped myself there. You can have a look at the UI as well. On the right hand side we've got score, we've got how many jewels you need to progress, and then you've got a life bar. So yes, things can hurt you. Simply to retry, just hit the start button and hit retry. Really quite, it's as simple as that, folks. And I've done it again. Okay, so falling gems will damage you, but falling boulders will squash you. And if you, if you kick boulders and they don't move, you'll also have a sore foot. Yes, like that. But yeah, it's great to come back to the GBA, and I will be looking at more games across the format over time. By the way, what do you guys think of this Nintendo cracking down on ROM sites? Just MU Paradise has recently had its arse kicked, and they've removed all of their ROMs completely, not just the Nintendo ones, but all of them, which is just really, there you go, squished. Which is really quite, I don't know, I'm in two minds with it. I mean, I understand why they're doing it, but at the same time, some of these games are so old, does it really matter anymore? You know, we're looking at a new generation of people to experience these games, and as long as you're not making any profitable gain from it, I don't really see what Nintendo's problem is, quite honestly. This channel is completely profit free. I don't monetize any of my videos at all. But you know, as far as I'm concerned, this is a service. This is a review channel, so I'm giving you guys an idea of what the game would be like, and if you wanted to go out there and get it for yourselves, then that's up to you. But as far as ROMs go, is there really any harm in it? You know, it's not like you can readily get hold of these games anymore, is it? I'm pretty not doing well at this level, am I? So let's have another go at this and see how we get on, because that was really quite appalling. I'm going to see, actually, what happens if I let all these gems fall on my head. Okay, so we lose a bit of life there, but that's not really bad. Okay, so all the gems are going to fall down. There we go, door open. Oh, is that really that simple? Never mind, never mind. So, yeah, this is a really nice game. The music's really cool as well. Got a nice thumping soundtrack to this. Really, really good. Like that a lot. I think you guys will enjoy this game. If you like this sort of thing anyway, this does a really good job, actually, of maintaining the original sort of feel, but looking completely different, which is quite a challenge, to be fair. But, yeah, a really good representation of Boulder Dash. We're going to have a look at the original game shortly, so we'll have a look at that and see what... See if the rose-tinted glasses are firmly in place or whether they've just fallen off completely. So we're going to have a little brief look at that as well. So, yeah, it is a challenge because not every level is as simple as the original Boulder Dash, as you've probably guessed already. Mushrooms, by the way, will replenish your health bar. Not completely, but they will give you health back. So that's one way of getting some health back. So there you go. And you can see here that the enemy types are different. We've now got bees flying around. You can squish them with the boulders, which is quite nice. They don't come up all the way, which is alright. It gives you a chance. But I would give this a pretty good score, to be fair. It's a good game, and it pays homage to the original quite nicely. So yeah, in a nutshell, folks, this has been the updated version of Boulder Dash, and again, suggested by a viewer. So if you would anyone would like to see some games reviewed, let me know. On to the original game, folks. Back in a sec. So here we go, let's have a look at the original classic game. And now this is going to be a slightly, oh, how retro, that's amazing. Okay, so we are in the realms of the original game now. You can see here that, well, we start there with a little Repton looking dude. Yeah, this is the original, I remember this on the Spectrum. It's quite jerky. They've retained absolutely everything from the original, including the jerky gameplay. Way, they haven't smoothed that out at all, which is surprising, but quite nice at the same time because it is literally the version you would have been playing back in the day. Now it remains the same. You've just got to collect all the diamonds to unlock the door, and once you can unlock the door, you're into the next level. Blah blah blah. Easily done. I actually prefer this version, strangely. I know it's not quite as smooth as the updated one, but it's kind of nice that they've included both on the same cartridge. So yes, you can play either or. If you get fed up with one, play the other. The controls are very simple, up, down, left, right, that's it. And again, you can use the boulders to squash, not only yourself, but your enemies as well. But yeah, collect all the diamonds in the level. You can see the jewels you needed on the right hand panel. It needs 10. There's one of the enemy types as we speak. A nice glowing block. That's all we have here. So the fact they've included this on here actually boosts the score, because I think it's great to have 2 games on 1 cartridge. So well done to the developers of this game to include the original. Now there were several other Boulder Dash games back in the day. I think Boulder Dash 2, and I think there was another one as well. But off the top of my head, those are the only ones I can remember playing. So yeah, it's all puzzle games and it's all good fun to play. I think you'll enjoy the game. If you have never played this before, it's worth picking it up just for that. Boulder Dash is one of those games that you really should play. before the end of your lifespan. As doomy and gloomy as that sounds, they are good games, and you know, these are a lot of games that sparked off a lot of the newer generation of games as well. There's a lot of stuff like that that you'll find and think, oh, well, that reminds me of such and such. So that's really, really cool. Anyway, folks, this has been the Retro Revival Show for the 16th of August. And I will be back very soon with a brand new review. So, hope you guys are okay. You keep it retro. I'll be back soon. You take care. Bye for now.